I'm Luke Williams. I'm here with my buddy Tom at the Dixon Sportsman Store, and today we're going to be showing you how to replace the sights on your pistol.
So Luke brought in a Glock 19 for us today to take a look at. We're rocking the factory Glock sights. You know, when you pick up that new pistol, depending on what you pick up, you know, it might be worthwhile to take a look at the sights that you got on it.
Yeah,
from the factory.
yeah. A lot of people don't realize there's a difference. They just think, oh, it's got sights, I'm good to go. They don't realize the advantages or disadvantages, especially when it comes to pistols compared to rifles or anything else.
Yeah, and the Glock is a prime example of a, you know, you've got a great solid platform. It works well for quite a few people, very popular with law enforcement, but it's coming from the factory with plastic sights. So plastic sights, you'll notice that of all the police officers carrying them, I've never seen one with the factory sights on the gun.
For good reason.
Yes, so a good steel set of night sights is a worthwhile upgrade. It's affordable, you're adding reliability to the gun, you're adding functionality to get that nighttime sight picture. Yeah, well worth it. On the table today, we've got a set of True Glow night sights. This is their day-night setup, so we've got a tritium insert for front and rear, 2 in the back, 1 in the front, with the white high-vis ring, so that way you get a clear sight picture in the day. It's not just black on black.
All right, so for this project, you do have to have some tools. This is not gonna be a sit at home and grab a screwdriver and make this happen kind of deal. So tell us what we need.
Yeah, so some basics. If you want to do this at home, Glock pistols are one of the easier guns to replace the sight on today. Some might need some specialized tools, but most of the time you can get by with a good brass punch and a soft hammer.
All right, well today we're gonna have a few extra tools. As much as we'd love to make it as hard as we can on ourselves, we're gonna go ahead and do this, you know, the somewhat easy way. So walk us through the tools we're gonna be specifically using for our changeout.
Yes, so today we're gonna be taking advantage of 2 things. So the way that the front sight is attached on the Glock, it is held in by a screw. So you will need a Glock front sight tool. If you're thinking you can get by with a socket or something small like that, this is a very, very thin wall, very small margin of error. This is a tool that's only a few bucks. If you have a Glock, you really ought to have that.
So you're saying don't shove a pair of needle nose pliers down there?
No, you can break that screw off too, and then you've made a huge mess.
Yeah.
Whereas this is a few bucks.
Right.
It's something that we have here.
Right, so if you're gonna do this at home, this is really one of the more important tools you're gonna need. You can get by with some others that you probably already have in your cabinet, but this is essential.
Right. To make life easy for us, for the rear sight on a, and true of most pistols, your rear sight is dovetailed in.
Right.
So it's a press fit. We are just gonna push that rear sight out.
Right.
And we are going to push a new sight in with a sight pusher.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna step out of the way, let you do your thing, and you know, don't mess up my gun.
No promises. So on this pistol, of course, we're working with the Glock today. Front sight's gonna come out real easy. I insert my tool on the screw. I'm gonna twist out lefty-loosey. It's a plastic sight, so don't worry about hurting it. So once you've removed that front sight and even the rear sight, these are one-time use sights. So that's something that we are done with. We don't want to put them back in a gun. They strip as they come out typically. Front sight's only going to go in one way. When I'm lining the front up, you can cant this to one side or the other. So to line that front sight up, I put my finger on here, cause a little bit of pressure. That's going to keep it straight in the dovetail. And when I tighten up that screw, I'll be aligned. Now I've gone ahead and applied Loctite. I've used a blue Loctite on that screw. That way it's a removable if I need it. On the rear, now we're gonna go over to our sight pusher. Tighten the slide in there. And this is how easy that sight is in there. It takes almost no pressure. That sight is already out of the gun. So now I've got an empty rear slide. We'll push that old sight out. Again, this is one-time use as well. New sight here, and this is gonna be on several different guns, several different models of sights, where I have a set screw in addition to the dovetail. So I'll make sure that that screw is backed out far enough where it's not gonna interfere with sliding in. We'll go ahead and test fit. Sometimes I will need to work a metal file on that, take off a little if it's hard getting in there. In this case, that one's going in beautifully. Sight lines up back into the tool. You'll notice these steel sights take a little bit more effort than those plastic. That's a good thing. That means they're going to stay put for us. We're right on the money. So this model did have a set screw, so we do want to go ahead and tighten that down. Now Loctite was already applied from the factory here. Snug him down. And we've got a fresh set of sights ready to go.
All right, guys, I want to know, do you have any other tips for changing out the sights on your pistol? Let me know in the comments below, and then make sure you check out the all-new episodes of Battle of the Baits every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Time, so you can watch me beat naturally. All right, guys, from the Dixon Sportsman Store, I'm Luke Williams.
I'm Tom Ritter.
And thanks for doing my work for me today.
Oh, no problem. Anytime, buddy.
Yeah.